Capricorn. This is Michelle, and I'm here to do your May 2020 card reading. Okay, we're doing a card reading today using the National Playing Cards by Theory 11. I'm also going to bring in some tarot cards. I'm going to bring back the Golden Tarot by Cat Black, and I will bring in an affirmation card from Divine Doors. So quite a few cards to get through. Something else different this month is I decided to bring my Reiki grid in. I offer Reiki from time to time through the website. It's really easy to get into the grid if you're interested in it. I haven't been doing it every month, but I might be getting back into that a little bit more regularly. But it's in the environment here. It's in the environment for us. And I'm setting an intention for this reading to be healing and to bring us some words of encouragement and some uplifting messages. Okay. Now, that's not to say that the cards aren't going to be honest about what's going on in the environment, in the world today, because well, they have been so far. And but even with that in mind, I'm looking for some messages of encouragement for my Capricorn friends, month of May 2020. For my Capricorn friends, month of May 2020. Okay, let's take a look. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Clubs. All right, so we'll just think about that just a little bit. It could be that some of the Capricorns, I'm sensing this, there could be some new people coming into life, new people coming into the scene for you, and it could be that you don't actually know these people quite well yet. Okay, so let me just put it that way. For some of you, these could be internet contacts. All right, some of you could be making internet contacts, and you're sort of feeling things out is what I'm seeing. Like, when, you know, I don't really know these people quite like some of the other connections that you have. Let me say that. Okay, so that's for some of you. Jack of Clubs coming in. All right. Ten of Spades. And the Four of Diamonds. All right, I'm going to hold these cards up for us. They're new cards for me, new cards for you as well. And so let's take a look. I feel that for some of the Capricorns out there, first of all, I want to say some good news. It looks like for some of you, there is some financial stability ahead, anyways, let's say ahead. So some of you may have, let's say, been making plans or working on how exactly you're going to make sure that things work out down the road for you in terms of your finances and keeping them stable. I do feel, though, that there's a little bit of indecision. Let me say that. There could be a little bit of indecision going on about exactly what you're going to do down the road, how you're going to handle this. At some point, though, I think you know that you're going to have to make a decision, and I almost feel like the clock is ticking. That's the kind of image, and the sound that I'm hearing is like, you know, like this tick, tick, tick. And there's this idea that, you know, the time is going to come when I am going to have to make a decision exactly about what to do. So a little bit contradictory. On the one hand, I think that this looks very promising financially for you. Some stability is going to come in. You've been taking measures, but there's still this feeling like I'm just not exactly sure how things are going to work out. Now, I will say with that Ten of Spades there, because it's such a strong card from the playing card deck, I will say another sort of separate issue that could be going on is that you could just be feeling a little bit down, let's say in May, because and it's not necessarily you, it's not you, but it's because of everything that's going on in the environment and everything around you. And so for, the Capricorns, here is a tarot reading. There's a high possibility that you're a very sensitive person. And it could be that you are picking up some of the energy out in the environment that's, full of concern or worry or even grief, loss over loved ones. You could be picking that up in the environment. Certainly, we're hearing about it every single day, right? And the news, if you're keeping up with that. So that's a little bit of a separate thing, but I just want to bring that up, okay? So let's continue on. King of Hearts. All right, beautiful to see. King of Clubs. All right, two kings. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. And the Ace of Spades upright. Well, goodness gracious. Well, first let me say this. It looks like, okay, this is really interesting too, because I mentioned this idea about like the clock ticking and like you're sensing that, you know what, the time is coming. The time is coming when there's going to be an end to this. And what's going to happen is that you're going to need to start over again. And that is what's coming through with these two aces. There's a very big completion, it looks like, in the it could be even, it could be, so I want to say, I want to go to the astrology. I'm sorry, I just want to go to the astrology. And I want to say that I think that you're sensing it now with your ruling planet Saturn at 1 degree of Aquarius. Okay, so I think you're sensing it now. And Aquarius is going to retrograde this month. It's going to go back into your sign Capricorn, another strong position for Saturn, right? Saturn is your ruler. So, and Saturn is also the ancient ruler of Aquarius. So it's in a very strong position. But Saturn will be going back into Capricorn all the way. It will be retrograde all the way up until September, or the end of September. And it will be at 25 degrees of Capricorn. And then it will not go back into Aquarius until December. All right, so I'm giving these, the reason I'm bringing that up is that we're looking at this big conclusion. For some of you, I think this is a process that's going to be ongoing for the entire year of 2020. And that you could be, you're going to go, let's say, through a transition, and you'll really feel the new start probably around 2021. Okay, it's you're going to feel a shift with your ruling planet going into Aquarius. All right, that's a lot of astrology for a card reading, right? But the Ace of Spades is a very powerful card in the playing card deck, and so I wanted to just take a minute and think about the timing of this. Like, are we talking about right now? When is it? And I think for some of you, this is something that's going on through 2020. You're really going to feel it in 2021. I feel that you're going to have the support of some, I want to say, people that are are above you in some way, like let's say they have some sort of authority or say so over how this whole process is going to go about. And my feeling is here that you have their support, right? It's almost like I'm seeing this like a stamp of approval. Stamp of approval, you're good to go. All right, stamp of approval, you're good to go. And I think that these people that are going to give you the stamp of approval are looking upon you favorably. Okay, let me say that. And I think it's because you've shown a lot of heart also, and you've worked very, very hard. Okay, so let me say that. All of that counts. All right, so let's continue. We have the 2 of spades. Okay. The 2 of diamonds. Wow. And the Queen of Diamonds. Now, this clearly is you, I'm going to say, okay, because this is Queen of Earth. Whether you're male or female, okay, this is Earth. And it's the first Earth court card that we've seen. And so now we have it paired with these 2 2s. The message coming through here is, first of all, I'm hearing this. Congratulations, Capricorn. Okay, congratulations. Good for you. I am seeing really you are achieving or this is a big milestone is what I'm seeing in life. And the cards are saying, you know what? Hang on to your goals. Hang on to your dreams. These dreams, I think, have to do with what's important for you in life. It also connects with potentially a career. All right. And this is something I feel that you have been manifesting. It's been almost like in like a dream for a long time. And now you are transitioning. You're transitioning. See that transition taking place, right? See that transition taking place. You're going from the 10 to the 1 to the 2, right? If we were going to put these in order, like it would go like this. This big conclusion is taking place. You're going to make this new start, this brand new, very big, powerful start in life, and you're going to see things take off pretty quickly. But keep that in mind, which is perfect, right, for Capricorn, because Capricorn is really, that's your gift, is having your goals in mind. This is turning out, I want to say, to be a very powerful reading. We are going to pull some tarot cards for you. Now, the tarot cards, I'm not asking for a different message. I'm asking perhaps for some other messages to fortify this. I don't feel like I need clarification. The picture is pretty clear to me, but what other information do we need to know? I mean, especially considering that this looks like it's such a big transformation that you're going through in life. So let's take a look at the Golden Tarot. And we're just going to scooch these over just a little bit, okay, to make some room. Okay, what will the Golden Tarot say? Okay. Let's take a look. Well, it's the Hanged Man. It's the Hanged Man upright. The Nine of Cups reversed. Now, I'm going to hold it upright so that we can just get oriented and get some context. And then I will flip it back around, and now we have the Star. Oh my goodness. Oh, Capricorn. Wow. Okay, so let's go ahead and well, I'm just going to point something out. Let me point something out about this Nine of Cups. It is similar to the Rider-Waite. All these cards are, but if you, I'm not sure how much you can pick up here of the expressions on these, on the people that we're seeing in these cards. But the expression here on this looks like Madonna, right? Is different than the expression in the Rider-Waite. It's not really an expression of, let's say, extreme, in the Rider-Waite, I mean, boy, it's, what's the word? I'm having trouble finding the word. Um, just complete satisfaction, right? I mean, overly satisfied. That's what I'm trying to say. But the Madonna doesn't look overly satisfied to me. She looks like actually she has a lot of responsibilities. Okay, a lot of responsibilities. And so we know the Nine of Cups is a wish card, okay? It's in the playing card deck, it's like the best card in the whole deck, you know? And so we have it reversed. All right, we have it reversed. And so here's what I'm seeing. I think Capricorn, you've been waiting for this moment for a long, long time, and that over the next year or so, you are going to have a lot of responsibilities, but you are definitely going to be able, I almost want to say easily, to get through this period and this transition. But I don't mean to make it sound like it's going to be easy, okay? But I'm saying easy for you because you're Capricorn and you have the strength to reach your goals. All right, it's going to be a process. It's going to take a little bit of time. The reason I was so happy to see the star coming in is because this is the card that represents Aquarius. And it connects with what I was saying about Saturn going into Aquarius. It is in Aquarius now at 1 degree. It will retrograde back into Capricorn, and then we will see your ruling planet go back into Aquarius, as I said, at the end of the year. And so this is telling me, it's like confirmation that, you know what, that message about Saturn needed to come in here. Your ruling planet is in it is in an area of the chart that is very strong for you. And so I feel that you're getting a lot of strength right now. Capricorn strength coming through. We have the Wheel of Fortune coming in upright, the Hierophant reversed, and the Two of Swords. Okay, so let's take a look at the Hierophant upright, and then we'll reverse it a little bit, and just a little bit. So let's just kind of get ourselves oriented here. I feel that some of the Capricorns right now, this is very fortunate indeed. I think that you're getting a lot of support from family or in the home life. I certainly hope that's the case. A lot of support coming in. If you don't actually feel it from people that are in the home, I'm going to say it's coming in from somewhere. It could be from the two kings as well. Okay, and so I'm picking up a lot of support coming in for Capricorn. I feel that you are actually working towards a situation and a day, though, where those two kings, those two authorities, are eventually going to move out of your life, and that you are going to be able to make more decisions on your own. This could be this could be exhilarating, or it could be a little scary even, I want to say, like, wow, I'm going to be all on my own now. It's kind of like that, You know, I'm going to be all on my own now. Um, I am picking up though. There's nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about here. And also the message to well, I don't have to say be patient with yourself. That doesn't quite make sense because I think that Capricorn is patient. But just be patient, I want to say, in letting the process unfold. Now we have the Devil coming in, the Tower, and the Six of Cups reversed. Now, the Devil is actually in the tarot. It correlates to the sign of Capricorn. All right. And so I feel like seeing the Devil here is suggesting, I want to say, how do I put this? It represents you. How do I say that? You aren't the devil. I don't know actually how to say it. I'm question mark. But I think what it does sort of suggest is that Capricorn can have a tendency to worry a little bit, okay? Or perhaps let things in the environment sort of bring them down a little bit. And this is something, you know, this is a challenge for Capricorn. Seeing the Tower here means also to me that you could be worrying just a little bit. All right, worrying just a little bit. And I want to say what I am picking up from the Six of Cups, reversed, all right, reversed, is that you are being cared for. Not to worry. I do feel like, now that's just kind of a psychic message that is coming in for me, that you are being cared for. You are being cared for like a child almost. And this could be actually like a heavenly support, or support coming in from the ethereal realm. It could be that you have, let's say, ancestors from your childhood that are looking down on you. That's what I'm picking up. Or it could be angels, saints, the Blessed Mother, the Lord, the higher power, however you sort of orient yourself in with that concept or that idea. I feel that that entity is looking down on you and protecting you. So the message I'm getting is not to worry, Capricorn. Everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay. Just let those concerns go. Part of the reason that, you know, Capricorn is so successful in life, of course, is because they do worry. All right, so I'm not saying it's a bad thing, because, you know, you're concerned about the future and you're going to do, you know, you're going to make plans to make sure everything works out right. Okay, so I mean, it's a good thing in a way. But if it's uncomfortable for you, then the cards are saying, you know, just keep in mind that you have a lot of have a lot of love coming in, a lot of support from people on this plane. Okay, a lot of support. Could be from the home life, could be whatever these authorities figures are. I think that they're supporting you, and even in the ethereal realm, from that aspect, I feel there's a lot of support and protection for you. So don't worry, you're taking care of business, Capricorn, and everything is going to work out just fine. Now we have this interesting door with this window here, looking into this dark space. And so I don't know what the message is on the back. I'm going to read it for you, of course, but I'm just getting this feeling that sort of mirrors this idea of like, gosh, what's going to happen? What's going to happen when I start my new life? we can almost see a little bit of a resemblance to the spade here, that sort of shape, and it's kind of like, what's that going to be like? I think you can be really excited about your future, Capricorn, because it looks like it's going to work out just beautifully. This says intuition, simple, complex, words of pain, or words that heal. You come to know truth by the way that it feels. All right, now that's an interesting message because it actually, I want to say it contradicts a little bit what I was saying about you might feel a little bit worried. All right, you might feel a little bit worried about things. So what I'm going to say about this is that fear or that concern could actually be almost like, I want to say like well, I don't mean this to make light of it. That's not what I'm saying, but almost like a superficial feeling. It's not superficial in that it's light or not weighty or difficult, but it's like on the surface of you. I'm concerned about this. I think if you just dig a little bit deeper into what your intuition is telling you, with some deep breathing and some meditation and some relaxation, if you really dig deep into your core, really get in touch with your intuition, I know that it is going to tell you that everything is going to be all right. Okay, Capricorn, that's your reading for May 2020. Boy, this reading actually goes backwards and forwards, though, with the Saturn stuff involved. For May 2020, thank you so much, as always. It's a pleasure and a privilege, and I'll see you next time.